So the question is fishing, right? Fishing, there's a lot of stories in the newspapers about overfishing. There's a reduction in the stock of fish. Certain fish are supposedly endangered. There's a shortage of them. And that's because people are fishing all of them and they're not enough in existence to kind of reproduce. So what would the free market solution be to this? Well, free market solution would be property rights. When people own stuff, they don't abuse that ownership. They care about the long term. So if you own the land and you're in the business of cutting down trees to use for wood products, then after you cut them down, you always replant. You always make sure that you can replant and actually try to increase the productivity of the land so that you can plant more trees after you cut them. If you owned the fish or the area or the fishing rights, then you would fish only enough so that long term you would be able to sustain the fishing behavior. Now, how do you define property rights over fishing? How do you define property rights over the ocean? I don't have a solution to that. That is a specialized field in legal philosophy, in defining rights over ocean and defining rights over fisheries. But there's a bunch of articles being already written about it. There's a bunch of people providing solutions on how to do it. There are even some experiments going on in some parts of the world. I just don't have the definitive case, and I'm not an expert to say what the right way of defining those rights are. But one can define property rights over oceans. One can define property rights over fishing, which is a resource. That's what the thinking needs to be applied to, rather than hysteria and the panic around sustainable fish and around endangered species. Let's figure out free market solutions, property rights-based solutions that will actually increase the number of fish, because fish have value, right? They have value because we eat them. So we want more fish, not less fish.